spawning on the bottom left of Newkirk Precinct. That's the first map of this best of 5. We have the purple Protoss playing for System. It is Poizon! And we have on the other side the orange Zerg player on the bottom right. Oh, pose, okay. Playing for my risk. It is Miezekotze. Okay, so now let's have it up, okay? What can we expect from that match? The pylon in the back here. Does it say cannon rush already? Yes! Yes, Poizon. This is the sort of stuff I want to see, you know? Okay, Miezekotze, this is your time, okay? You can scout it up, and you can make it up as well. No pull first though, so hatchery first is the most vulnerable type of build order against cannon rushes. So the first probe is almost there, and we're gonna have probably a second probe follow up to make sure the cannon rush is working, or probably either waiting on that. Oh no, okay. Second probe is there. Scouting up with that one. Making sure I'm sneaky, I have only one probe, you can't see me. And then, boom! Double pylons there, look at this position. Everything's been worked here for the cannon rush to be there. That's incredible. Incredible. Gateway there. Okay, the follow-up has been prepared. And no Miezekotze is like, well... Oh shit! This is the B button, not the V. Oops. This happens. Okay, there we go. V button, there we go. Look at this. Hi guys. And this is too late already. Maybe she can't plant the cannon, and she does still plant it up. Well played, Poizon. Now it's really guarded up really well. And look at this. Forced to pull the boys to make it up for it, but no. I think it's gonna be a hatch cancel, yeah, totally here. Miezekotze is not gonna take any risk, and now it's all up to Poizon if she can make it there before the hatchery morphs up. And look at this, she's probably gonna have to cancel both cannons and take the Nexus. Or does she not? Does she not actually? Huh? Interesting. Okay, cannon rush frenzy is not stopped, guys. We have this, but we have these guys coming up. No, it's... How will you do, Poizon, to hold up 6 lings? Because I know this position is quite hard to get a good cannon rush running up in. So... Okay. This will probably be over because these lings will totally get the best of that cannon. One link to... Oh, not even a cancel here, so yeah. Probe is there. You're not gonna take a natural. Probes are evil, man. Probes are evil. Look at this. Look at this. Cybernetic core. Who needs a second pylon in the main when you have all 3 of them outside your base, you know? Who needs anything else? Oh, scouting here. Well, Zealot there to hold up and try to... Oh, that's like 8 lings? Yeah, 8 lings. Okay, no, pull back, pull back. No, 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 no. Danger, danger! We cannot hold! This mothership core is doing great. Well, no probes damaged at all through this link harass. Now it's time for Poizon to plant that natural. But look at this, we have pylons everywhere. You can't take a second base here. So, well, reaction, roach run, and probably get 3 roaches, get the Ravagers, and just snipe up these cannons. This is what you can do right now. So Overlord's being called up, the supply block is real, and we have more drones pumped out on the natural being taken as a third base. So well, this 5 links gonna take care of that pylon, making sure that nothing else will come up from that. And yeah, well, natural's been taken, pylon straight forward, and probably gonna wall up with the pylon number 2 here. Cannon, double gate there. The classical wall, as we call it. Cold wall. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the plan right now. So, Baneling Nest, Evo Chamber, well, Haha! Drops? Drop? Drop? maybe. Okay, this one. Oh, Dank Shrine. The Dank Shrine is up. That's cool, man. That's cool. Look at this. We have the whole tech in one Biden. Artosis, please. Okay, I've seen that Overlord. I don't want her to suspect anything about that. So look at this building up in the natural. What a mastermind Poizon is right now. And Miezekotze is not gonna have it expected, but she's still building spores there in prevention of any sort of oracle harass or anything like that. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my English as well. Let me just take a glass of water here. Oh, attack? Yes. Boys DT Queen, yeah. This is the emotes that she spams with better Twitch TV. Better kappas. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, 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 girl. Only true ones will know that reference. Okay. Miezekotze with these Ravagers, as I told you earlier, taking all these cannons down and probably the Python with it. Now it's all time to take this second cannon, take that third and fourth base as well. It's time. Boom, boom. Oh, not even, okay. Well, this is over for the cannon rush stance, and now it is all about the DT stance. How will you hold that up? Miezekotze, there's spores everywhere, but, look at this. Look at the supply. She's having so much more links and Ravagers than the rest. I love you, Todd. Please don't judge me. Don't judge me. 4 stalkers. Nice scout though with the Phoenix. I think this is like the how to say fault ending. Well, I'm not gonna attack with DTs instead. I'm just gonna put them back in my base. They have no room near spines and spalls. So well, I'm not sure that Poizon scouted the main base with the Phoenix. So I'm just gonna check that up. Nope, nope. Okay, Banelings are coming up. And I'm really scared. We have the Baneling speed, we have 9 drones, and I feel like Miezekotze is just gearing up her revenge on that cannon rush attempt from early game. So yeah, Poizon just being really ballsy doesn't help with the fact that Zerg has a really intense protection with a good macro up and running with 53 workers only. Well, that's the dream. The dream, boys. More Zerg, and you notice how loud the Protoss buildings are compared to Zerg. Yes. Now the huge push is coming. She has another Seer, so basically DTs won't be any sort of bother, but she has double overcharge to call down there. And first, couple links there, but look at this. Well, I'm sure Miezekotze feels like, I can attack right now, I can go for it, you know? Look at this Ravage Force. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, stacking these force fields on top of each other. The Banelings are coming forward. Everything is being crushed through. Look at this. Now it's all about the time to call down the double overcharge and even eventually save these Stalkers. But the DCs attacking these Banes will not solve anything because they'll get hit by the splash damage as well. So they'll die. And so they do. The Zeta is holding there, but the Pylon goes down. And the Nexus as well with the 2 Pylons. DTs are warping in, but there's no detection on the Zerg side though. Maybe coming up with the obviously in a few moments, but that's not probably going to be enough. All these links coming up, probably making their way through the main base and trying to take as much things out as possible. These DTs are doing damage, but that's not going to be enough. There's lots of Ravagers force to be reckoned with, and this is probably already the end for Poizon. There's no third base, there's Zerglings there, there's no gates, there's no wall anymore, and well, there's no supply anymore actually. So yeah, 4 frigging of the Seers here to make sure that no cloaked units will ruin the day for Miezekotze. Going through the map with a victorious march here against the one who just cannon rushed a few minutes ago. I feel like Miezekotze is just feeling really strong right now, so yeah, she just can she just goes forward and probably hope for the best here. There's no splash damage inside Archons, and one Archon's not gonna solve anything. Even the mothership called perishes through with it. Poizon GG's straight. Miezekotze takes game number 1 out. Spawning at the top right of Cactus Valley. It is the pink, say purple, Protoss player down 1-0. It is Poizon. Getting that probe up there, probably to wall up in this place. And we have on the top left as the orange Zerg. It is the one that just rebooted the cannon rush and gone for a huge Ravager Ling Bane attack. It is Miezekotze. Already up 1-0 in this best of 5. Pylon there, getting ready. Probably Nexus first? I'm not sure about that. Okay, will it be a hatchery? Yeah, I see the clicks from the egg. Yeah, ooh, the house. This is cute. This is the sort of cute stuff I want to see here. This is a cute thing by Miezekotze here. Now, Poizon being like, well, I scouted you first. You don't have a pool, so you probably have a hatchery. So I'm gonna check it out and maybe get... I'm not sure if she wants to get the Nexus straight out of it. Okay. Double hatch. That would be cool. There's no... Okay, gas is being clicked there, and the pool's gonna follow up in a few moments. There we... Boom! We have the pool. The probe's job is like, okay, I'm gonna just patrol between these two bases, make 5 kilometers a day, make these legs work fine, you know. Work it out, jug it out. Poizon is running up with the double gas pylon in the back of the minerals of the main base, and the gateway in front with the Nexus first opener here. So what will Miezekotze do? Take a third base? Make banelings and go for it? We don't know anything yet. You know nothing, Jon Snow. And this is where nerds ask if I talk about the player or if I talk about the series Game of Thrones, of course. I love you, nerds. Wall being completed here with the Zealot in hold position to make sure no links get in the base. But drones with mineral trick can actually, yeah. You can get through units with a probe or any worker if you click on the mineral, because they are not affected by other units. Or else there would be lots of collision here. Third base for Miss Miezekotze here, getting the speedling with 1 drone on the gas. And there's no drones anymore. Yeah, 2 drones. Well, the moment I say this, more drones are coming up. But you know, it's always good to miss a call, anything. So yeah, Stalker coming up. Gateway, Wildgate Research will be up in a few moments. Fuelings coming by, and there's no mothership called Twilight Council straight out of that, and maybe more DTs. So we all know that Poizon is a DT queen. So yeah, all you gotta do is to prepare yourself for that. And look, Miezekotze is like, well, I see nothing really special. Gotta get the Overlord scouting in a few moments afterwards. So yeah, the hatchery on the way. No tech buildings yet. As I'm talking, I probably think she'll put down one, maybe Roach Warren or Baneling Nest. We'll see which one it will be once she'll scout that Twilight Council. Basically, if you see Twilight Council with no Chrono Boost and no upgrade, you can assume it's a DT drop. But it's not the case, and it's not scouted as well. So, as Zerg, if you look for that information, look for the Twilight Council that is idling instead of being Chrono Boosted researching. You can see the lights blinking here, which means it researches something. Wildgate is coming. Probes on the way as well for Miss Poizon, getting the Dank Shrine on the proxy side here. That's interesting. Well, I don't want you to scout my Dank Shrine. I'm putting it 1 kilometer away. Good luck finding it. Zealots holding up the position, getting a couple links there. And look at this Stalker denying that scout really well done. Miezekotze doesn't have the speed with the Overlord, so basically she can't really roam around the base too much without being intercepted. 2 spawns. I think this is just out of, how to say, the spirit that you know that Poizon is a DT queen. So, well, will she hit wonders or will she fail? This is what we're gonna see in a few moments. Don't forget to voice yourself on Twitter as well, hashtag FSLSC2, to predict the winner potentially, and of course get it trending. Okay, here's a question for you. How many DTs do you think Poizon will make that game? Answer it right. Answer it right. and I don't know what I'll give you, but I'll give you something, you know? This is all for the matter of the good sportsmanship, you know? This smells very much like a good 2-base all in here. I love it. Okay, so how many DTs will come out of that game? Let's count it out together, okay? 1 billion DT, all of them, say it exactly. This is what we want to see. Blink forward with 2 Stalkers, Research Blink was worth it. Poizon getting that gateway count up. And look at this Overlord, look at him. Gonna scout nothing really. That's saturated now in the second base, and no, I think Poizon wanted to go for an all-in, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. DT's warping in. Where are you, DT? There we go. Okay, this is where Miezekotze feels like, okay, she's taking a third at 6 minutes. It means something is happening, but I don't know what yet. So what I'm gonna do is send a batch of links to attack that third base and keep a good batch at home, take a fourth base and try to do something. This is Miezekotze's plans right now. And we have the +1 range with the Hydra is then the second hatchery for macro here, and let's see what happens. Blink forward there for 4 Stalkers, worth it, and probably get back here to defend that Nexus because it's gonna perish in a few moments. As we see, 2 DTs are coming up there, and this is where it comes to be very handy. I think she saw that. Yeah, she completely saw the DTs. It just shouts, you're not gonna do any damage to me. Okay, this queen is just gonna die though. For free, no harvesting done here, but yeah. Look at this run by, maybe going there. Go for it. No, it's just taking the gateway down, but yeah, taking the Nexus was a big deal already. And look at this. The good hold position with the DTs. It's already been 6 DTs warped in, you know? And we have another one somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm not seeing where it was. There it is, okay, third base. Look at this, the insane push coming up, and all these overseas are going in to make their way as well. Poizon is really in a dire situation. She doesn't keep the Mothership Core alive, and now she's gonna lose the gateway and the cybernetics cores alike. So she can't really warp in anything else anymore. DT Queen warping 5 more DTs, which makes 11, 12? Who followed the count? 13 maybe, 13, yeah. More DTs, more duck. Look at this DT being a hero. I'm gonna take this queen all alone. Not succeeding in doing so. Miezekotze takes the DT, and look at this. Third base attempt once more with Poizon, taking that third Nexus. Maybe it's gonna be denied again. Maybe it's gonna be up and running, and Miezekotze is gonna wait for it to be completed so she can kill it completely and get 400 minerals for free. But look at this Hydra, Ling, Force, all light units, and if you had Colossi right now, man, this would be shredded to pieces. To all the Zug out here, clap your hands for the Hydra Force here, and for all the Protoss just cry all together with that poor Archon that is gonna get shredded with the Bane. I feel sorry for them. Basically, to make that third Archon, she needed another DT, so it was a 14 DT, right? Right? Did I lose the count? Okay, this is where it comes from. Look at this, the focus fire on the Archons, really well done. Taking that second one down, taking the third down, and look at this, all the DPS from the Hydra Force, nothing survives there. And we have a couple of adepts there, but it's not gonna work. Double overseer, so make sure that it's not gonna ruin anything. In terms of detection, there's no units left. Lings are flooding from everywhere. Poizon is just being overwhelmed right now by the amount of units that Miezekotze is pulling through right in her base. Even the overcharges are not enough to hold it off. GG called. Game number 2 being for Miezekotze here. By all top right player. The one named the DT Queen. The one where Age Knight, I quote, "Everyone, Give your energy to Poizon so she can make a Spirit Bomb big enough to take out Miezekotze. We have Poizon. And on the other side, the orange Zerg player playing for my risk ahead in this best of 5. Cheer it off for Miezekotze. Okay, okay, now as Mieze, I'll be like, she's been doing DT twice. Okay, I get it, you like DTs, but can you do something else? Or should I go for something more aggressive? And Miezekotze is just taking the box for the house here, very cute stuff. Taking the hatchery there. And will she get there in time? No, I think so. Oh, it's not scouted. Miezekotze doesn't know about that probe that is there. And I think that Poizon just wants this probe to sneak back there. Oh no, just scout around maybe? Okay. There's something weird. I don't see any gates, any pylons. Huh? Oh, my bad. I'm bad. Well, whatever. Actually, this is cannon rushable. This is cannon rushable. Pylon there, double cannon there. Get the pull. And this would be funny. This would be really funny. I see all the emotes in the chat. Give all your energy to Poizon if you want her to make that comeback. The other hype is real. But Miezekotze is really standing very strong in that match right now. And yeah, I believe she really has the upper hand mentally against Poizon right now. So let's see what happens in a few moments. Poizon just taking that natural and getting that gate up. We'll have that Cybernetic Scorp landed down in a few moments. The Zealot terminating the wall here, but the Overlord's gonna scout it up. And I like this hatchery forward from Miezekotze. You know what? This hatchery can lead you to have a better crit spread and a better overall reaction time to everything that your opponent is gonna throw at you. Because with the crit spread, you can see almost everything coming, and you can have a faster movement speed. So basically, whether you're attacking or defending, it's a plus a situation. Crit spread is really important as a Zerg player. So just if you guys need something to practice on and you're not sure what yet, make sure to practice your crit spread. It is one of the key elements that makes a good Zerg player. If my point was valid enough. 4 probes in this next 6 probes in this natural, mining it up. Maybe we'll have another Twilight then DT build, but I'm not believing it. So we have an assimilator, and what is the next tech building? We have a sentry here going for Poizon. Will she want... Oh, Twilight Cancer once more. It's so hard to see when they take their third says Poizon. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, you have to get a Phoenix hallucinated or really actual Phoenixes to see when the stud is taken out. But most likely, I assume when on Protoss that the stud is taken at 250. So I have no surprises at all. If this stud is taken at this timestamp, well, I can sort of know when they take it. And if they don't take it, it's not too bad of a deal because you're gonna see very quickly that there's lots of units flooding, and well, you know, at this moment, at 345 or 350, you know that the Zerg is going full production on units instead of drones because the saturation will come up now with perfect injections. So yeah. At that Glaives, this is interesting. This is another sort of build order that Poizon is proposing to oh, already getting married. Well, I was saying is actually giving us right now another opportunity to see something different. Poizon getting the glaives for the adepts, which allows them to attack a little bit faster here. So will we see more? Okay, this was taken down. Lings there, scouting what they need to see. A gate, a cyber, and look at this. Woo! The hype is coming. We'll see the third base with the Phoenix hallucinated, as I told earlier. Poizon reading my mind a few days after I say that, so yeah. Third base at 450. This is more of a standard build that I know of right now, so this is good. We have only one tech building. I would really like a robotics facility right now to just capitalize on the fact that you will go for ground units with adepts and prisons. So basically you want to make the adepts a little bit stronger with mobility here. Third base, well, Everything that needs to be seen. Baneling Nest. This is all that you need to know right now, and I would go for lots of Immortals right now, getting that Robotics Facility, or even get a Stargate Oracles and just mass it out and then take carries on that map. This is really powerful. Like, the most powerful map for Skytos is Cactus Valley, really, because if you can secure that third, if you can secure it, basically the Zerg has no way to deny you from that. So Death by Sentry, yeah, exactly. More mining coming up. There's no DT Shrine yet. Will it come up? But I'm not sure. We have a couple links though. A couple. I say couple, it's about 20. So yeah, 17. Whether we have the Hydralisks then to make sure to counter any sort of pressure that could come forward with having the links in front to soak up the damage, and the Hydralisks high DPS with the +1 attack for ranged units as a Zerg. This is really interesting. We have gas taken in every base right now. So now, no, not this one though. So 5 gases. It's really Hydraling with lots of Banes will be morphed on the spot here when the assault is gonna come up. Immortal on the point. Yeah. Immortals, yay! Maybe Dank Raptors or Storm. I'm really eager to see which one it's gonna be, because you need splash damage. It's not gonna be Colossi. So. As I call it, I see Merku in the chat. I expect canning level disruptors in this game. Like, Colossi are good against a Hydra force, but with a heavy Ling force, it's a whole different matter, and you would rather get Zealot with charge and coupling that up with Archons. Oh, production, shit. Coupling that up with charge lots and Archons and even Immortals to take out the rest of the DPS units, even like Lurkers that could be morphed on the spot, but it's not happening. There's no Lurkers on the way, and look at this. Poizon is out of the base to take down the rocks, and she doesn't know that there's a push from Miezekotze coming. She could be retaken out of the spot right now, and look at the Banes morphing. There's no info, there's nothing that could say to Poizon that there's a push coming. There's no scout right now. And she's outside the base, so basically if she's getting attacked by these Lings and Banes, she has no escape. She has literally no way to run. And this could be dreadful. This could be the end already in this best of fire. Will we see that happen, or will we see an epic hold from Poizon? There we go. Oh, and now all the bubble is getting in the place, and look at this unit being there slowed down. Slowly taking the DPS out on the gateways, and now the units from Poizon are just back here and not doing anything. There's nothing left in the third base, and look at this. The Banelings are gonna go forward and meet the rest of this army. Everything is gonna melt by the DPS, and look at this. The Link's taken all the rest of the probes there. 25 probes taken down away with all this force of Hydra Ling. Oh my god, only my Stalkers were hotkeyed. GG's. Oh no, says Miezekotze, and takes the game number 3 in this last encounter of the day. Well played.